So the project sits really in the heart of the Russian River Valley, which is an up-and-coming appellation, and it really sits at the corner of two major arterials into the heart of Russian River Valley. And so from a brand building perspective, it's going to be noticed by anyone coming in and out of the area.
Property's been in the family since the 1920s, farmed with apples since then, and we're excited to see the property maintain its agricultural heritage.
Current environment to get a winery project like this entitled has only gotten more difficult since we even went through the process. Required a lot of independent studies, a lot of time, and a lot of regulatory hurdles we had to overcome. We had to get a general plan amendment done, a zone change, a use permit, a specific area policy, and then design review. So it was a difficult process, but at the end of the day, after 10 years, so it was a long one, but at the end of the day, we feel we have a really great project.
And the entitlements that the property has now that are vested are rare. And what a buyer gets with this property, they get a turnkey project. They get a tasting room with no restrictions. They get more than 25,000 cases in production capacity. And they get events, 12 private events and 4 industry-wide events. Those entitlements were incredibly hard to obtain, and they're becoming even harder to obtain.
Design features of the building are agrarian in style. The production building itself is about 33,000 square feet, has some green features to it, has a solar system, a rainwater catchment system that can be used for landscape irrigation and fire suppression. And it's a free-span building, so the user is going to have as much flexibility with the inside of the space as they need. The tasting room is a 5,000 square foot room that can operate 365 days a year. It's actually a co-op tasting room, and that means essentially you can represent multiple area brands. We've worked with a local contractor who's very familiar with developing wineries and actually have completed all of our construction drawings. They have been reviewed and approved, so the time advantage that a buyer would get by investing in this project is substantial.
This region is one of the best regions in the world to grow Pinot Noir, and this property is very close to some of the best vineyards in that appellation. We've always felt that the location sits along a corridor in West Sonoma County, and specifically the Russian River Valley, that really is the future of world-class Pinot Noir. And the combination of being close to those vineyards and having the traffic counts that it does gives a winery owner a great opportunity to make world-class wines and create relationships with customers.
We're hoping that we're able to find a buyer out there that shares the same vision that we have for maintaining the agricultural integrity of the property, and that they can keep it in their family for generations.